Welcome everybody. Thank you for tuning into the best show on television right now. We have a very special guest. You can always catch this guy thinking or producing some fire. So this man never sleeps. He's like an owl just in the laboratory. He invited us to the cave. So this is where
The Lions Den.
the Lions Den. I'm sorry. So I got invited to the Lions Den. So that's an honor, man. I appreciate you for having me in the Lions Den. And I feel that energy every time I come in here. I feel like some aggressiveness that you guys are working hard in here.
Yeah, good aggression.
Yeah, good aggression. You know.
Aggression. And that's what I ask for, like from anybody who comes in here, is to bring some good aggression.
Okay. So question. So when you first wake up, start your day, brush your teeth, however you start that, and you come in here, what's the agenda like? What's the first move that you think when you come to produce something?
The first move, well, first it's where's my inspiration coming from?
Okay.
That's first, and usually I'm a synesthetic person. So synesthetic people, we see sounds as colors.
Okay.
So when I'm looking for inspiration, I usually look at a picture.
Okay.
And I'm staring at the picture and I'm making a beat based on how I feel that picture sounds.
That's crazy. So a lot of people are influenced by where they were raised. So where were you raised, and did that help?
I was raised in Linden, New Jersey.
Okay.
Kind of half and half there and half Orlando here.
Okay.
And I don't know if it played too much of a role on what kind of music I do.
Okay.
Because when I look back, I don't really see where what I do comes from.
You just know that this is what
I'm doing. Yeah.
Exactly. But a lot of, like, every time I come here from the driveway, I can hear you here. So I know that you're up and you're working. You know what I'm saying? So, so I know you said you need the inspiration to put that forward. You know what I'm saying? So what's where you see your production and what you're doing with your music in the next 5 years or so?
5 years? In the next 5 years or so? I got big plans. I don't do this thing just to be mediocre. I reject mediocrity hard. It's somewhere on my wall here. People are too mediocre or something. But mediocrity is a big poison to me that I feel humanity's we all just dealing with.
I got
it's
you.
This big poison, and I reject that really hard. So if I was here to do this in a mediocre manner, I wouldn't be doing it. So I'm shooting for the stars.
I got you, and that's what you got to keep doing. So, and I like that about you, because when I see you, you always got a positive vibe. You know what I'm trying to say? Always got a good vibe, always laid back. So how do you shut out, like you said, all of that? If there is negative things going on, how do you shut it out and focus on your craft? You know?
Good question. How? I guess for me, I really trust God.
Okay.
That's the biggest thing.
You're very spiritual.
Yeah. God is big. Like without Him, none of this is.
Facts.
None of this is.
Exactly.
And I guess I trust God so hard that when like negative things come my way, I look at it. I see everyone and everything as God. So I just look at God in its face.
And it's positive.
And it's like this is just a part of what's supposed to be happening. And it's easy to internalize it and see good in it.
I got you. And so everybody calls you Jaffe every time. So I don't know if that's an alter ego. Is that like, or is it, where'd that name come from?
The name came from it was random. I was just sitting in church one day. I was sitting there and I kept hearing Jaffe Joffer. I kept hearing it. So I was like, let me just write it down. For some reason I keep hearing it. And then I came home and I looked at the paper that I wrote it on again. I was looking at it and I saw Jeff in Jaffe and Joffer. Like Jeff is in Jaffe and Jeff is in Joffer.
Wow.
And I was like, oh man, that's it. That's it. And I always had a connection to lions. So it was already in that name. I felt like all of the humanity, we're all kings and queens. Exactly. That was already implied in his name. Yeah. It came from Coming to America. Okay. Yeah, the character in Coming to America. Okay. But my name was in it, so it was instant connection.
That's crazy. So with Jaffe, it's a production company, and you're the producer. Is that
Yeah.
how that works?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people are confused with producers. I think people think producers just get on the track, put their name, but I don't think they know that you guys are behind the art. Of the music. So what do you see the difference between a producer and like anybody else who kind of sings, rap, or do anything?
A producer, you kind of have to like be a jack of all trades.
Exactly.
Almost. You kind of got to know what is good in all of these areas of music. What's a good mix? What's a good master?
Your cat's got
what's a good melody for singers?
Yeah.
What's a good flow for your rappers?
Exactly.
You kind of have to have an ear to know what's good here to help your artist when there's time to help.
And I like how you mentioned a good ear. So question, when it comes to a good ear, is it a good ear is seeing the potential in the artist 5 years before, or a good ear is, okay, you're good, or you suck?
Well, good ear, it's subjective, because like what you might like, I might not like.
Exactly.
So you might have an ear for something that I really don't have an ear for. So I'd say like having a good ear, it's so subjective. I don't really like to put my opinion on something that's so subjective, because like you could really have an ear and hear someone and say, yeah, they're gonna be good in the next 5 years, and I really don't see that. But you're right.
I got you.
Yeah, it's subjective.
And since growing up, I always admire your fashion. You feel me? So does that have? I ain't gonna make you blush, but does that have an influence with your music or anything, or is that just your style and you just want to be your own person?
I don't think it has an influence on the music. Really, it's just I just like certain things.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think it plays any part in my music though.
But you just like doing your own thing and
yeah. Like how the way I'm free in creating my music, I am also free in dressing. So I try stuff that everyone isn't trying, just because I do that in music.
Exactly. You go outside of that. And speaking of your music, today's a big day. It's an important day. I don't know. I don't think it's right if I tell them. I think you should tell the people what today is.
Today, I'm dropping my Gnarly Waves, my very first beat tape called Gnarly Waves, and it drops at 7 p.m. April 14th, 7 p.m. Eastern. Not sure what that is, Western. But do the math. On SoundCloud. I'll have the name. We'll have the link to the SoundCloud somewhere here.
We'll definitely have it.
But it drops at 7 p.m. April 14th on SoundCloud, and it's full of wavy vibes. It's full of wavy vibes. If you love wavy music, this is gonna cater to that need.
I got you. And I'm hearing that this is a beat tape, so it's not an EP.
Yeah,
right?
It's not an EP. This is really catered to songwriters, artists that are looking for a vibe to like write to.
Okay.
And like for us to like potentially work, make connections
I got you.
in the community. Let people know what I can do.
Exactly. So since you're on Good Vibes Television, this is a very exclusive show. And since nobody's heard anything yet, do you think we can maybe hear a sample off of the mixtape and just do a reaction to it real quick? I don't know if I can get a behind the scenes.
What vibe you feeling? Because I got
you got vibes.
I got different vibes.
Because it's like 7 tracks, right?
It's 7 with 1 bonus.
Oh, we get a bonus track. I need. Okay, so let me get something that put me in.
You want something?
I want a little. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think I got one for you.
Okay.
So you want some wave or some bounce?
I want some wave. Give me something wavy, something gnarly wavy.
Okay.
You feel me? I want some gnarly waves, if that's a thing. I don't know if people surfing gnarly waves, is that? but yeah.
I'm gonna play No Pressure for you. I'm gonna play a snippet of No Pressure for you.
We get a little snippet, y'all.
got some bounce for you.
Okay, let me get the bounce.
I got some bounce for you. I got some bounce for you.
Let's see what the bounce is.
This one for like the shoulder pop.
Okay.
Like if you got a shoulder pop,
You gotta. It's just a little in the
drop
club.
it on this one.
Okay.
You could drop your shoulder pop on.
Let's
Shout
see.
out to Mimi.
she taught you that.
With the shoulder pop.
Okay.
This one for all my shoulder poppers. You want to drop your shoulder real quick?
This is
This
it.
the track to play. It's called Drip.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, it's called Drip.
What's that one called?
That's Drip right there.
That's Drip. Okay, so Drip probably my favorite right now.
Okay.
So I'm going with Drip.
So you like the bounce.
I like the bounce. That's something
wave.
I could be driving to, and I just throw that on and
Yeah,
I
you
can
need
freestyle.
vibing.
So yeah, that album is fire, and that beat tape. Sorry, but yeah, if you're an Orlando artist, singer, and you looking for a nice vibe or something to really groove to, check the tape out. You like it? Purchase the beat. Go ham on it. Do your thing.
That's work. I'm just ready to work.
Link up with Jaffe. You know what I'm saying?
Make
He
good
in here.
wavy music.
He when you're looking for singers, I know you are looking
Yeah.
for. And so I know you have a couple covers that you did. You did some fire covers. I don't know if you have any covers that we can listen to that you recently did, like a little snippet or something. Because I know you do music too. Now it's not just beats. You know what I'm saying? I know you're an all-around producer.
Yeah, I'm an all-around producer. I don't just do beats. I do production as well.
Exactly.
Like I do gospel production for worship music.
Okay.
I actually love doing that.
That's
so it's not just beats. For me.
Okay.
But there's always wave implemented in what I'm doing.
I got you.
Wave. This is a Normal Girl cover. I did.
Is that from SZA?
Yeah, SZA.
Okay.
Normal girl. I really wish I was a normal girl. Normal girl. I wish I was a normal girl. I'll never be, no, never be. This time next year, I believe it's so good. Won't remember your name, I swear. Living so good, living so good, living so good. This time next year, I believe it's so good. Won't remember no pain, I swear. People got you figured out. I was just a normal girl. Normal girl. Normal girl. We on the world cause we ain't going nowhere now. Wait on yourself cause we can't figure your way out. Normal girl.
So
And that was with Yaz.
Yaz?
Yeah, young artist.
Okay.
Yeah,
Shout out to Yasmin.
Yaz.
That was amazing. So that was a local artist that you was able to work with.
Yeah,
and put her,
yeah.
okay.
We was able to come together and do that.
So and then you produced all the sounds and the voice and all that as well. That's crazy. That was like art. You know what I'm saying? Like when you really listen to what goes on, I don't think people give producers a lot of credit. You know what I'm saying? I think people just think, oh, the singer. It's finished, which we shout out all the singers, all the rappers, everybody. But the producer is sweating back there.
Yeah, there's a lot of work that's happening.
You hear how Drake said, without 40, it would be no him. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the truth. And I know he really means that. Because producers play a big part in the face that you see success.
Okay, that's
a big part. And I'm seeing that, like, as I'm growing, I'm seeing the things that I have to do to help the final product be what it is.
Okay.
So I see what producers all around the world
what they're doing
are like putting in.
That's good. And I've been to a few of your concerts in the past. I know you used to be in a band not too long ago, but I've been to a few concerts and you guys played at some big stages, you know what I'm saying? And obviously it's going to keep growing because you don't stop, you know what I'm saying? You keep expanding. So what's like another stage that you see that you being on that's one that you haven't touched yet, but you know it's coming?
Recently I've been like really focusing on things day by day. I'm not even thinking about those goals that are that far right now. I'm kind of doing short-term goals at a time. But if I was to give you an answer for those stages, I'd say definitely like an event like Coachella. I would love to have a production that I worked on playing through those speakers. That would be awesome to me.
All those people.
Also, you know, Grammys, everybody who does this, if you're not trying to.
That's soon. I thought that was your Grammy. I thought you won one already, but yeah. But yeah, I'm sure with one of these projects you dropping right now, I know you got an EP coming as well, so you're still working
there's not an official date, but it should be summertime.
Okay.
That one is called XOXO. It'll be 7 tracks also.
Okay.
And I do plan by the end of the year, I'll have the album coming too. Okay. Ready for you guys too. Okay.
Well, I appreciate that. We want to do a little something different right now with you on the show because I guess your music taste, everything is kind of a little different. So we have a list of, we just want to do something hot or not. You know what I'm trying to say? So we'll give you an artist, their recent album. You know what I'm saying? You just let us know if it was hot, not, you didn't hear it, whatever. Okay. That way people can kind of get a feel for like what you listening to when you got the speakers on.
Disclaimer, I don't listen a lot.
Exactly.
Because I'm a lot of the time a nigga.
Exactly. You told me you're more into singing and stuff. So we got a bunch of different
stuff. I love everything though, but sometimes I catch it late.
I got you. So I think this is gonna be an automatic, but SZA's new album that she just dropped. That's hot. That's automatically hot. I got you. We got Jay-Z's 444. How you feeling on that? That's hot. Hot. Okay. Hot. So let me see. Chris Brown. You know that's okay. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. So let's see. We got Post Malone. He dropped
he actually got stuff that I like. I haven't heard everything. Okay. But, I like his vibe.
No, I like Post Malone.
He's wavy. He has a wavy vibe.
Yeah, and he's an artist. Yeah. So we got Kendrick Lamar, his Damn album. How'd you feel about that? Oh man,
that's actually surprisingly when I finally came around to
Kendrick.
Yeah,
I was in Haiti listening to Damn. My boy Mike sent me it on the iPod, and I was like, ooh. So that was dope. So what you think about Cardi B?
Also, random shout out to Mikey. A lot of people don't know why I started. Mikey's the dude behind the camera. I started. When I can remember starting music, when I first wanted to like play the piano or I think I wanted to. Mikey, dude behind the camera, wow. He was playing Halo in the church, and I remember wanting to know how to play that, and he showed me, or like he let me watch him, and like that's where it started. So shout out to Mikey for that, because I'm not here without that.
Nah, shout out to Mike. Mike definitely always helps with your dreams. He always helps mold you, make sure that everybody's right. He's my camera. He's the whole team back right now by himself today. So we definitely, shout out to Mike Pye. Real talk. So that was dope.
Back to the list. I just had to.
No, we definitely couldn't forget about Mike Pye. So what you think about Cardi B's Her Invasion of Privacy album? How do you feel about it?
I haven't heard the whole thing, but everything I heard was hot.
It was hot? Okay, so Justin Timberlake's Man on the Moon.
I didn't hear. I heard like 2 off of those. I'm a big JT fan though.
I peep.
Since NSYNC. Yeah.
Then what about I believe it's Khalid, his American team. Khalid,
yeah, he's dope. He's dope. I'm like.
You like his vibe?
Yeah, there's waves. In
there. I can listen to all the songs on the album. That's if I can listen to every song on your mixtape or album.
Agree. Yeah.
I
SZA was the first time I ever did that. I listened straight through.
First time, I'm not gonna lie, that was my first time. Shout out to SZA. Shout out to. That was the first time because I kept skipping that album. It was on the I kept skipping it. I never kept. And your brother, he was like, "Yo, go listen to it." I was like, "Eh." And finally, I hit it. And I was like,
yeah, she's dope.
I like that. I like
big. One of my biggest influences
is SZA. Yeah, SZA. She's been influencing a lot of people lately. So, shout out to SZA. When you see this episode, shout us out. You know, maybe have my dog produce for you because that's what he does. That's what he does, you know. But thank you for coming on the show, man, and just sharing a little bit of your time. I know you're busy. You got the EP coming out tonight. I know you got to get back to work, maybe tighten some stuff up. I don't know if it's finished, how you feeling, but we're going to get out your hair, you know what I'm saying? We just would like you just to sign the Hall of Fame right before we leave because it's a automatic that we get everybody's autograph. And then this time I switched it up on you. This time, since you're so creative, I didn't want to limit you with the permanent markers. So I bought colors, and I'm going to let you pick.
I want the pink.
The pink one?
This is Lions Den, but a.k.a. the pink light district. You can't see the pink light.
So y'all heard that? So it's the pink thing is this is Lions Den. So Lions is doing pink right now. You feel me?
You know, pink's my favorite color.
Wait, do you want to do a separate thing, Mike, or is it good?
Yeah, adjust it real quick.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah. So first person to sign in pink. So that's how you do it. When you're creative, you don't follow the rules, you know. We got Jaffe. Can you date it too, just so we can look back on this?
Today's the 14th.
Cause yeah, guys, this is when I get in debt with the government, so I can sell it, cash out, and go to Haiti, move back to Haiti. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for helping with that, man. So, but yeah, I appreciate you, man. No, but definitely need everybody for Gnarly Waves coming out tonight, 7 p.m. on SoundCloud. Let's support our local producers, artists, everybody.
Do it.
Let's collab. You know what I'm saying?
He's build the Wave Nation.
Let's
I'm
build
just
it.
trying to help this Wave Nation.
Thank you. That's the Lions Den. We here in the Lions Den with Jaffe Joffer. That's his logo. He's the production guy. Y'all need to stop playing and get right. I be recording on y'all smartphones. We're not doing that no more. All right. So yeah, but yeah, cut. All right, merci so. Good shit.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.